Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. I'm Charlotte, and if you guys couldn't tell what the video is going to be about by the video title, well then, you're kind of new here. We're on 11 months on hormones. I never thought I could make it this far in my hormones, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen so much of a change for me if you haven't been watching me for a very long time. It is definitely a big journey. I'm going to open up this video with talking about another video. So I'm a big fan of Eden the doll, and if you're not, well, you need to go check her out. Obviously she doesn't upload that much, but I know she cares about her followers, and she really wants to lend an eye out. I want to say congratulations to her for that voice feminization surgery she went through. Hopefully at this point in time that I'm making this video, her voice has somewhat improved for her, and she is going through a great recovery. I understand that voice feminization surgery can be a hassle, especially on your time. She said a month that she couldn't really talk as much as she really wanted to, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this has been a theme for me on my channel, is that I have always wanted to go out into voice feminization surgery with myself as well. I just can't afford this stuff. There's a lot of things I really want to do in terms of surgeries. I just can't afford because I just don't have the money, the means of income, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I have very annoying income right now. It's not as high as I want it to be. But if you do want to support me, I do have a book that I have published back in December. If you guys want to go check it out, you can buy it on ebook copy, you can buy it on printed copy. It will be in the links in the description. The book is called Apple Me. It's a science fictional novel. If you're into reading. I'm also going to be coming up with an ebook as well. And if you just want to be a supporter and you just want to, you know, hand off a decent, like $10, $5, whatever, how much money you want, I do also have a GoFundMe if you guys want to go check that out. It helps me out. I really want to get that money that gets supported to me and put it towards future surgeries, and yeah, because yo girl knows she's gonna go through a lot of surgeries. So I go through a different app. I go through some sort of transgender app, and I look at and it has you read like a whole passage, and basically you record your voice, and it tells you where you are on the spectrum. It's depressing when you see that your consistent voice is on the male spectrum, but then you're having voice spurts that go up to the female area and then goes back down to the male areas. So I don't consistently have a female voice, and it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating, and I'm pretty sure a lot of transgender people know how frustrating it can be. This year, I'm hoping to go through SRS towards the end of the year. The issue here is that I have a plan to move to New York City by the end of this year. It's just hard because the income I have right now, guys, I'm telling you right now, I'm underwater when it comes to income. I can't afford really anything for myself, and that's why I'm asking you guys for help here. Because my job, I work overtime hours, and I still just don't get enough paid for. My book is paying me too, but that's every 3 months, guys, and I mean, it would be great to see a big check out of my book coming in every 3 months to at least save me and give me some extra money to move from my place and get myself into a much better living where there's a lot more opportunities and where I can start getting my surgeries done and develop a support base. You guys have been amazing. Let's look at the subscriber count is 397 as I'm making this video. I'm sure we're gonna hit 400 soon. So I'm just gonna say thank you for 400 because it's gonna happen. We all know it. Let's be honest here. We gained 100 in 2 months, guys. You guys are freaking awesome. The support has been amazing, and I'm really hoping to see some more support. Mama Char is here for her Charlotte Tears. Alright, on to the video. I know it took forever, right? You guys are probably wondering what happens about changes. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, 11 months on HRT, changes have become very subtle. You become more part of your life. You start kind of less thinking about the changes and more thinking about your life and just working on your transition. A lot of stuff with hormones is always mentality and barely any physical. And I'm not trying to put anyone down that it's going for HRT to trying to change their entire body into a female's body or a male's body. It just doesn't happen sometimes like that. It does change your mentality. My mentality changed so much in my hormones, and you guys, I've made so many videos on it. If you guys haven't, go check them out. My 1 year on YouTube, my 5 months on hormones update. There's so much updates I've ever put up that just kind of show up like how much I've changed. The styles I've changed, how better my face is becoming. I'm becoming more clear. So for a couple of months out of that, I think the 11 months I had, a couple of those months were very inconsistent months. And I'm telling you guys, I'd go 5 days without hormones because I couldn't afford it, or because I'd forget my hormones, or I'd end up with 10 spironolactones and no estradiol anymore, and it was like, oh my god, I'm doing something totally wrong. In fact, a month ago, I actually went in for my results on my levels on my hormones, and they were not the way I wanted them to be. I had high testosterone and low estrogen, and it was very frustrating because I felt like I had worked all those months for nothing. You know what I mean? But I can honestly say it's probably because I wasn't consistent with my estradiol and spironolactone. So now that I've been taking good care of myself, I have very, very, very better hopes for the future. Hopes. Yo girl is gonna do a lot of things for herself. She started working out, and I want to start eating better. I was eating better, and I kind of got back to the meat. But I wanted to go for an Al Bradford kind of style where I just go full-on vegetarian, calisthenics, or not calisthenics, cardio, hardcore cardio, and work on getting these shoulders a little bit inside a little bit more, try to burn some fat, and get a better shape. And I know I'm very fortunate for having some of the shapes that I have in my body, and I'll show you guys here now so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about. So if you're new to my if you're not new to my channel, you should know how much I've shown off my body. A little too much sometimes. I've had quite a bit of curves. This is my shirt being like completely tied. You know what I mean? So we have, unfortunately I have to have like that kind of large rib cage, and my stomach is that big. My waist, or not my waist, my legs have gotten a little bigger. But one of my biggest changes for the past couple months have been actually my butt. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, just so you guys can understand. I was wearing a prosthetic ass, and I call it that. It's not really prosthetic. All it is underwear that's been kind of like it has like a little bit of a thicker backside, so that you can kind of like lift up your butt or show off a better butt towards yourself. I was wearing that for about 10 months. And because I was so insecure about my back, and I would show it off in my videos, so my butt wasn't as big as it was. However, because of the past couple of updates, or because of the past 2 months, my butt has grown like crazy, so I don't wear it anymore, and I don't feel like I need it anymore. And that was my butt. You guys saw. I actually will have some pictures down here showing you guys some pictures that I put up on social media. By the way, if you haven't followed me on social media, well, what the hell are you guys doing? Follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. When it comes to boobs, guys, I'm very happy. Unfortunately, there could be a lot more, but I want to give you guys an update, but we're gonna do what we usually do. Look at that. Hopefully we don't have a tit. Look at that. That's crazy, right? That's awesome. I mean, it's great to see that I have changes. Hopefully we didn't get a nip slip, but we did last hormone update video, I actually have a nip slip. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check out when I show off my boobs. I have a nip slip. Who gives a crap? They're nipples. When it comes to mentality, I have been a lot more mature whenever I came out as transgender. I think it was around the 5-6 month mark that I really focused, and I can honestly see a maturity change in myself. I know it's such a cliche thing, they say males are more destructive and females are more of like empowers, always like on their deal, and I know there's a lot of people that are not like that. But to me, I felt like I got a lot more mature off of hormones than I've ever gotten off of hormones. On hormones than I have ever been off of hormones. But everything has been going great. If you guys haven't noticed, my facial structure has changed. I've gotten a little bit more fat in my face. I don't really get any acne, so that's a good thing for me. I'm happy. I'm surprised with all the makeup I put on. I don't get acne, and I mean I don't really put as much makeup as I used to. I actually put a very small amount. I put like foundation, I do eyeliner, and then mascara, and then I do eyebrows. That's literally all I do. I'll put on my lipstick every now and then, and it's really nothing more. Sometimes I do eyeshadow, and I just don't do eyeshadow all the time. In fact, today I didn't do my eyeshadow at all. I'm getting a little lazy, but you know, it's because I just don't see it as, oh, I need to really be a clown anymore. And I'm not saying someone that wears that much makeup is a clown. I'm saying, for me, I felt like I was overdoing the makeup, and I know how cliche it can be for transgender people that you wear too much makeup, you have this high voice, you know, and I know I sound like a male sometimes, and I can't control it sometimes. And I'm trying to get past that. There's been so many times I recorded videos, listened over, and I just sound like a man the entire time, and I was like, oh my god, record it, re-record it, and you know, it's been crazy. But in terms of updates, in terms of everything that has happened, my butt is one of the biggest deals that I can honestly say. I've never truly seen things like changes in other than boobs, you know, and my face, but my butt. Honestly, I'm like, oh my god, I can see it now. You know, I'll be wearing a full-on thong, and I'll wear one of those like yoga pants, and nigga, it looking good down there. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I can show off something, you know? I think one of the coolest parts about being transgender is that once you become your authentic self, you really want to show off yourself, you know? You kind of want to, like, especially for me, like, I don't know what is wrong with me, but I am more of like I gotta show myself off to the world before anything happens, so yeah, that's just me. Anyways, guys, that's the update for you guys. Thank you for 400 subscribers. This is my 11 months on hormones. This year, hopefully we can go through SRS. I will be recording everything. Hopefully I can get some people on the boat with me to go get my surgery, and I can get some supporters here, because honestly, guys, I live alone, and I love living alone. It's great to be on your own, but sometimes I feel lonely because no one really visits me, and which is fine. I can go out there and go visit people all I want, but I choose not to. I choose not to. And in the end, hopefully I can get some supporters. I love you guys lots, like Tarot Tots. I'm Charlotte, or Mama Char, and you guys are my Charlotte Tears. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye. Mwah.